Hey, so I've got an older Summer Waves Elite pool here. This is a 14 foot, and I bought it last year, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to keep it, but we decided we're going to try to keep it another year. However, the filter on it is horrible. It was horrible last year. We didn't want to mess with it this year, so we decided to upgrade to an Intex, and this is the Intex Crystal Clear Sand Pump Filter. It's the 14 inch. It holds like 77 pounds of sand, and it, supposedly pumps 2,800 gallons per hour, somewhere around there, based on their website. So we thought we'd try it. So the only concern we had was, will it work on a Summer Wave Elite pool? And the answer is yes. Actually, it's very easy to hook up. The most difficult part, honestly, of this whole operation, hooking it up to the filter, was getting an adapter that goes from a 1.5 inch to a 1.25 inch. So this right here, as you can see, it's got the screw down fasteners, and this is the 1.5 inch. This is the 1.25 inch side. This was, I think, $4 or $5 from local hardware store, and like I said, this had a little lip on the end of it. I actually had to cut that off with a little hacksaw, so that way this would fit on there. And as you can see, it's nice and tight. This still allows enough suction out of it. And as you can see here, I also had to level this out to make sure this was level in my backyard that slopes quite a bit. And honestly, I think this is the only thing in my entire yard that's level now. But once I leveled this out, got power to it, and hooked it up, the other concern I had was, will I be able to run it through the existing filter? Because it's got a big hole this year for the existing filter. And I didn't know how I was going to deal with that. Well, luckily I didn't have to, because I could hook the outtake directly into the outtake of that filter into the intake of the... Whoa, scared the crap out of me. So I could hook the outtake to the existing filter to the intake of the Intex, and it maintains pressure. And here's the pressure gauge. It's got some moisture in there. It's been really rainy here and everything. But as you can see, it's holding pressure okay. When I don't have it hooked to the pump, the Summer Waves pump, that is up in the yellow actually. It's up a little more when the hose is freely in the water, but it's in the green here with that hooked up, so it's running fine. And I've been running it for days now, and I've had no issues. So, okay, so this in here, I basically just took out the filter that was in here and let the water run straight down. I use this to strain the big, any big pieces that are going to come through here. And this works great for a strain and a filter. So it really does a good job with the water, just leaving this on. I didn't even mess with this. I just let it pass right through. And the water pressure of the filter holds up pretty well. Pressure, it gives enough water flow, and it just works really well, super easy. This was a super easy, flawless hookup that I stressed a lot about, but it was way easier than I thought. The only other thing I had to do was for the outtake into so this right here, this hole in the side of the Summer Waves is set for 1.25 inch. So I had to slice it just a hair to get the 1.5 inch in there. Then this screwed on nicely, and it's nice and tight, and it does not leak. So that was no issue. I actually took a razor and made a couple little slits in it, and then it hooks up through those clamps and tightens, so those slits aren't a problem. You just have to create enough space to get that through, get that 1.5 inch pipe through the 1.25 inch hole. Very simple. Other than that, I'm not getting any leaks. I'm getting enough water flow. I'm getting enough pressure. And it was really easy. And this thing I've had it for a couple weeks. It's really big for this little pool. It works really good. It's really strong. So yeah, here, I'll go ahead and turn it on. And that's the noise. It's not too loud. The stream is really strong. It's just really efficient. It keeps water really clean. Like I said, this thing was the pool itself was over a year old, and it sat all winter, so I had to really scrub the green, and it's definitely not in mint shape, but if I can get another year out of it, this pump will definitely outlast this pool. So Yeah, I just wanted to share this in case anybody's looking to, upgrade their filter on these summer waves and they're not sure what to do. You get these Intex filters. They're really easy to hook up, and you can run it right through the existing filter. And basically you're bypassing the existing filter. I didn't even cut the cord or anything on that. I just threw this on there, and then at the end of this year, I'm getting rid of this pool anyways. But I'll keep this filter. This filter costs more than the pool, and it does a great job keeping it clean. But that's it. Just need another year out of this pool, then the kids will outgrow it.